Welcome back. In between the parts, I went away and got the little quest we had here all sorted. So I got the lumber and the other things that it doesn't say for some reason. Well, that ruined my intro, but anyway. So, building beds. You've brought me the 3 sturdy lumber that I asked for. May I have the metal? Oh, go on then. Thank you. I'll start making the beds. I like that, you've brought me the items I requested. Yes. Can I have them? No. Why would I say no? Why would I say no? With the help of Adol and the others, Captain Barbaros was able to build beds for the launch. Come on in. Oh, look at them. They're rather basic. I'd say. Basic, yeah. And considering you got like that enormous, awesome, I wanted to combine the words, but an awesome chest behind them that's so ornate and so delicate, and these beds are... Yep. At last, we have real beds. I would prefer fluffier bedding than this, but this should help us sleep easier. Good for you, little lady. But if you ask me, sleeping on the floor ain't all that bad. I prefer the hammock. Right, Adol? Thank you. Again, this is what I like about Falcom's writing. It's like, it's these little things, it aligns with how my mind's thinking. It's like, it's not, again, it's nothing special or anything. It's just, it has the option that I want. So it's like, I appreciate that type stuff. It's just, it makes me connect more with the game. I think that's what I like about their writing. So it's like when it's missing that aspect, it's like, I feel its absence sort of thing. But anyway, hammocks are the best. True, hammocks do feel pretty nice. They do? But beds are obviously superior. How's this even open for debate? You two, I swear. No, beds are better when you have the padding, the support, etc. Yes, agreed. But these, compared to hammocks, that's the issue here. At least the captain is thoughtful. Thank you for being so considerate. Oh, there's no need to thank me. Why, I should be thanking you for gathering the materials and helping me build them. That is quite alright. Well, that's no. It is quite alright. This was a nice change of pace. Nice change of pace for us. Good old Adam. I must say, I didn't expect you to be such a jack of all trades, Captain. The framework for these beds is quite remarkable. It's alright. Yeah, if I had to build a bed, I'd probably end up looking like a table with a blanket draped over it. I mean, that is basically what a bed is. Essentially. Where did you learn to do this anyway? I've dabbled in many trades over the years. Carpentry, cargo loading. Yep. Cargo loading, shipwright. Even now, my daughter still asks me to make furniture for her. You don't say. That the daughter that looks like me. What? Glad to hear you. You and your daughter are so close. Thank you. Anyway, thank you for helping me with this. I'll do whatever I can to make sure everyone is comfortable until we get off this island. If you ever get tired while you're exploring, feel free to rest here any time. And we will, thank you.
We did it!
The bit I find strange is that I would have expected more in terms of... More in terms of, like, items required for that quest. Because it's like, okay, we made the beds, but where was the quest to, like, get, like, stuff to fill it? Basically, like, to make cushions, to make pillows, to make covers, all that sort of thing. But anyway, we can now make a curtain as well. Soft fiber ×2. That was a pain to get, by the way. You're giving me things to use? Then I shall make the most luxurious curtains. Go for it. Even with Adol helping, making the curtains by hand proved somewhat difficult. But thanks to Alison's help, they managed to finally complete the curtains. Oh, it was rather fetching. Finally. We did it, Mr. Christin. I'm surprised we pulled this off. We may be on a deserted island, but we can still have trappings such as this. Now I don't have to worry about being exposed ever again. Boing? Never mind, just forget what I said. It's like I had completely forgotten we saw you naked. Why are you reminding me of this? Exposed? What do you mean? Well, if you don't remember, then there's no point in you fretting over it. I'm ready to forgive you for what happened earlier. You've entered my good graces by helping me with this task. I've decided to forget about what happened instead. You're welcome, by the way. Like, what? What happened? What? Having said all that, I do feel much better now. You'll have more matters to attend to, if and when the number of castaways increases. I'll be counting on you to help me in the future.
Great job, everyone.
Oh. Ooh, some ripe crewberries. Yes. Oh. Didn't know we'd get stats from the quest. Okay. Storage materials. Looks like you've collected all the materials I wanted. Hand over the materials. Thanks, buddy. I think I'll reorganize the storage area next. Thanks to you, our stock of beast materials has been replenished. Now there's more to offer in exchange for rare materials. Take this for a job well done. Good stuff, huh? When I'm feeling bored, I like to go out and flex my hunting muscles for a bit. Anyway, feel free to use the warehouse as much as you want. It's like you're so predictable, it's just rude. I'm counting on you, Doki.
Yeah!
Right back at you, buddy. Just leave all this to me.
We did it!
Did we? Oh. More materials available for exchange in the warehouse. I bet you. I can make the goddamn soft fiber now. Typical, isn't it? Right, so have we got any? No quests available. Right, so, assuming we've done all that, then we should go exploring. I've tried to go around and try and get as much explored as possible in terms of percentage. This is the only place we've got 100%. This is 88.8. I assume it unlocks more later on. 99.2, I'm assuming we're waiting on that, so we need more people. So let's go get more people. A large pile of boulders obstructs your path. Make a help request. After sending little Paro, everyone in Castaway Village arrives to help.
All right, let's do this. Yes!
Oh, yes. That's a bit like a knock-on. Meh. The giant boulders were cleared thanks to everyone's help. Nearby event points have been marked on the map.
You better all thank me!
No. Okay, so what we got here then? Ooh. So wait, where's that one then? Why is there an event marker there? Is it actually connected to this? So, hold on a minute. So how do I mark this again? Set destination share button. So there we go. So that's got to be down there somewhere, right? Just looking in the distance now, like properly absorbing everything in. It's like, what's that over there? Why is there like some kind of pillars there? Skill finish. Oh, thank you. Okay. Why are we starting that? I'm nowhere near it. Right, what? Is that a crew medic? Where is this, anyway? Oh, that's where we're going. Oh, there's a turbo on that? I didn't realise.
What a beautiful view.
I was holding down to run. Can I get X from that? And flexible branches. Okay. One thing I've got to be wary of is because of changing all my buttons and stuff, is that I can accidentally, if I'm trying to target something, I can use my big skill that I can't remember what it's called now. You know the one.
Yes.
Let's go!
I pressed the wrong button. Almost full though. And I also know I can use my hammock to actually get that full. I want to call it S-craft. That's something you guys will understand when I describe that. You'll know what I mean then, by calling it an S-craft. I like that there's a marker basically to tell me where the base is, so I have some frame of reference to everything. Okay, I expected that to be better than that.
Oh, there's something
Okay, so let's see here. I do want to get that if I can. Because Because obviously the exploring is... Well, I pressed the start button rather than the set destination button, which took me back to base. Anyway, we got the chest here. But clearly that location that I want to get is not on this map, which is significant. Can I get back up there? Do we have to go up yet? There we go. Is there some kind of... I want to say stairs, but they're not stairs. Like, this is intriguing. Those 3 pillar type structures, and that's sort of like something there, like next to his head, like some kind of column of some sort. It's very, very strange. I'm using skills a lot more, by the way. That's something else I was basically picking up during, like, the break in between the parts. Just using a lot more skills to try and get things dead much, much quicker. Now I'm getting used to the combat use, getting to the controls, etc. That sort of thing. Ah. That's a familiar tune. Like,
There's something there.
I had to think, like, it's something that was be a nice piece of music. Intro, and this was one of my options, obviously. It's just got a nice feeling to it, hasn't it? It's sort of like calming but exciting at the same time. It's very much what I like from my intro music. That sort of feeling of like something to make you like feel that sense of coming back to something fun and nice and relaxing.
Oh, there's something there.
I was worried then, like what was going to happen. I got poisoned. I was worried we were going to get some bees or something like that. They just come swarming at me, going like, "Oh God, what have I done? What have I unleashed on me?" Oh, there's a chest behind us. I may miss stuff in the videos, by the way, but I will get it at some point. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I will get it at some point off the videos, so don't worry about that. I'm gonna go with that. I've listened to this quite a bit, this song. I always listen to the soundtracks when we get into a new game. Everybody. It's a new game, everybody. With a chest there. Yeah, a lot of the exploring I will do off the videos, but I still want to show some of what I'm going, what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. Like this, for instance. Like it. So that's gonna require 8 people even. I read the other thing wrong, didn't I? It was like, oh, I need 6 people. It's like, I have 6 people. That's what it was telling me. I need 20 people or something like that. I'm curious now. What was it I needed? Yeah, 20 people. I'd rescued 6. It's similar there. Where is that, though? That's what's getting me there. But anyway, story destination is what we're after. This poison's gonna get me, isn't it? I really should use my antidotes, because I did make quite a few, didn't I? Antidote. There you go. Oh, I don't want to use that. We'll use the crew berries. Also, I am picking up some DLC here and there, by the way. It's basically because you know, like Steam, they give you the cards and you can sell them. Like they sell for a little bit, and I'm basically using them to buy DLC for the game. So, yeah, may as well do that. Get something out of it.
Wandering around this deserted island, making me homesick.
Me too. Look at the situation at home.
That's intriguing. See, another thing as well, I don't want to miss those opportunities to get like a little bit of dialogue from those guys. What's that sort of tree thing in the distance? And I've got to go look. Can I gather all these guys up? Like, can I gather up loads and then use my big AoE? It's risky. Right, come on. We'll get together. Ah, it doesn't look like they can. Look like they've got a range on them. Because then I could take out loads in one fell swoop. Risky again, because if like they all attack me once I'm dead, but... See this tree, what is it? Quite a few things, really. Is this just so we can open up another path? Now we've headed down here. Okay, so we've actually ended up where I wanted to be. So yeah, it's like I do recognize this tree, but from the other side, obviously. There we go. So I'm assuming we can knock this down. Yeah! Get excited over something like that. How do I get up there? Can I use my skill? There's gotta be some way. So there's a chest I've opened previously. How do I get that? Like, yeah, that's a place I've got to climb, isn't it? That's that location. Where am I looking here? Looking for that mining thing up there. How do I get there? Okay. So we want to set destination to here. Right, press the right button this time. That'll teleport us back to the goddamn base. We left a little caterpillar on his own. Aww. He's dead now, it's fine.
Oh.
Wondering where that was. Like there. There it is. Get you guys. Now in future when we're traveling back through places, I will cut that out as well. Image. Make it more focused, what to find, that sort of thing. But first time through, gotta explore, gotta have a look, gotta find these things. So you get my reactions to everything, you know, that sort of thing.
Feels like we've been walking non-stop.
Walking? We've been hacking and slashing our way through.
Adol, can we take a break?
Is that all you got? Yeah, keep talking. There's a reason us sailors call them sea legs, you know. Not surprised this is a breeze for you, Adol. What have you been, an adventurer and all? I suppose your insatiable wanderlust does have its advantages. Near limitless stamina, for instance. Limitless is a good film, I'd recommend it. The series, not watched it yet. Still, we gotta take a break. Me and Lexi are about to pass out. This area seems safe enough. I don't see any beasts nearby. How about we set up camp here for the night? Set up camp? As in, the three of us camping together? You don't wanna? Oh, of course I don't. Why must I camp with you two? Well, the outer Seiren is way bigger than any of us expected. There's no way we can search the whole island without setting up camps. What? Do you want to go back to the village? Triple dot. No. Much as I loathe to admit it, returning to the village simply isn't an option. Good. We all agree. Let's set up camp right away. See, there is very much us going the idea of, we'll offer her that option so we show we like sympathize with her point of view, all that type of stuff, but make her realize that, no, we can't go back. Otherwise, what's the point of us coming all this way? We'll just end up in this situation again tomorrow, and then the day after, and then the day after. Yeah, ever set up a camp before, Adol? Just leave it to me. I like that one, actually. I used to camp in the woods all the time. All the time, huh? Adventurers sure know their stuff. Alright then, let's get started.
Given this island's obvious lack of light sources, I assume nights here would be pitch dark. And yet, the moons and stars are far brighter than I thought them to be.
We sailors rely on the moons and stars to help us navigate at sea. Some things can only really be seen at night, long after the sun goes down.
What made you want to become a fisherman, Sahad?
Huh? Why do you want to know? Huh? Well, guess you could say I didn't have a choice. I grew up on an island called Crete. Pretty much all we got there is the sea. Doesn't matter how old you are, if you want to eat, you gotta fish it up yourself. So, where I'm from, if you want to live, you gotta fish. Simple as that.
I can't even imagine what that must have been like. Wasn't it difficult for you to grow up in a harsh environment like that?
Harsh? I suppose. I've had my fair share of hardships over the years. And the sea, she could be gentle like a mother, but she could also be terribly violent.
That just sounds really strange. I too have learned about the sea. I am paying attention to this conversation.
I'm inclined to agree as well.
Still, even after going through a hardship like this, I got nothing but respect for the sea.
What?
The sea is both bountiful and mighty. She's provided me with delicious meals and shaped me into the man sitting before you.
Shaped you?
Yeah, haven't you seen his chin?
You can't face the sea in all her grand majesty unless you first accept how small you are. The sea's no place for bluster or bravado. She don't stand for that nonsense. One careless misstep is all it takes to lose everything. Humans are small, fragile creatures, especially out there.
Sounds a lot like space travel to me.
When I realized that, I thought, I need to accept how small I am and be true to myself. And once I did that, I felt like I could face the world for the first time. That's why I don't like being dishonest. I've been true to myself for a long time, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Dude, really? I think I understand you better.
Damn right! I'm Sahad Nautilus of Crete.
Being true to oneself.
All right, I'm feeling much lighter now. Time to hit the hay.
Probably because of all that farting.
Let's get some shut-eye, you two.
Hold on a second.
Huh?
You will sleep near the entrance, Sahad. Mr. Christin will sleep in the center, and I will be in the far corner. Wait, that would place me downwind. Perhaps I should sleep near the entrance.
It just depends where the wind is going.
I caught a lot today, too.
That sounded dodgy, but okay. Welcome to the Temple of the Great Tree. As candidate to become the next Maiden of the Great Tree, this temple is your home now. There exists a power that allows one to manipulate the laws of nature. With this power, one can read the wind, control water and fire, and even foresee the future. We call this power Essence. You are gathered here today because each of you are blessed with the power of Essence. Under our tutelage, you will receive a proper education. When the time comes, one of you will be chosen to become the next Maiden of the Great Tree. But, As you know, the Maiden of the Great Tree stands on equal footing with the Queen of Eternia. Eternia? Please keep that in mind as you face what lies ahead. Strange, I thought it was this way. Wow, what a magnificent tree. Is this the great tree of origins? The center of the entire kingdom? A grey vision. I saw a woman. Oh dear, you are a candidate? You're not supposed to be here. The only thing I'd say at this point, I wish they had sort of like a name somewhere so we knew who was speaking at what time. Your Eminence, is a woman sleeping inside the Great Tree of Origins? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked such a strange question. You saw it too? Ah, yes. What is your name, child? Dana or Dana? Still need to hear it. Listen carefully, Dana. Do not speak of what you just saw to anyone. It could undo the world itself. Huh? Although, if you do become the next maiden, perhaps that time will come. Looks like the cleric finally released you from her sermon. Sarai, did you come to pick me up? Ah, look at that face. I didn't come alone. The grouch is with me too. Oh, Olga. Don't owe Olga me. I swear, you're such a troublemaker. You snuck out of the temple to go wandering around the black market. You entered a cleric's room without permission and destroyed things, claiming it was research. And just now you ditched the trial ceremony to sneak into the garden of the Great Tree. What is wrong with you? Sorry about that. Forgetting something? Huh? The baby bird you're hiding under your clothes. But you snuck it into the garden to save it. Harrow, maybe? How did you know? What are you waiting for? Hurry up and take care of it. Otherwise you'll miss out on dinner if you keep dragging your feet. Right, thank you, Olga. Could be Perro, I don't know. What's so funny, Sarai? It's nothing. For the top maiden candidate, you sure do worry about Dana a lot. Or Dana. Yes, well, I'm sure you've noticed that tendency of hers. Tendency? If Dana thinks someone or something is in trouble, she'll risk life and limb to save it. Generally speaking, that is an admirable quality. But Dana doesn't think things through. She's impulsive and reckless. I think it's sweet. That's not the point. Sure, it's all well and good right now, but if she continues down this path... Good morning. We got ourselves another beautiful today. Yes? It's a new day, everyone. We'll go with that. What's the matter? You look tired, Adol. I had a strange dream. Why is he having these dreams? A dream? Didn't you mention something about a dream the other day? Anyway, pull yourself together. We can't find the other castaways or map this area without you. How'd you sleep, Laxia? Well, I managed to get in more rest than I would expected I would. That's great to hear. Even so, I still miss sleeping in a bed. We should make more campsites in other places. That way we got places to rest if the going gets tough. As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. We should consider it if we find another safe location. Okay, Adol, let's get going. Campsites. Setting up camps has many advantages. You can rest and restore HP and the extra gauge. You can cook meals over a campfire. Campsites contain crystals that can be utilized for fast travel. Nearby event points have been marked on the map.
Good luck on the search!
Thank you, Perro. Gonna make fish soup? You're carrying the maximum allowed. Okay, very well. So if we rest, we don't need to rest because we've rested, so... Okay, so that's our campsite. So we need to... Ooh. There's 2 story destinations. Right, press the right button this time. That always does help. Let's get... Oh, hello. Are you?
That fruit looks delicious.
Get that fruit. Okay, so yes, head into the mysterious cave of death. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh. Towering coral forest. What's that up there? Some kind of beasties. Lizards?
Oh?
I'll expect him to carry on. Would you look at that? What a fascinating place. It looks like it was carved from these cliffs. Looks like a bunch of coral. Perhaps this used to be a coral reef when this area was completely underwater. You think that's possible? You sure about searching this place? You could end up getting lost here. We should search this place. Alright, other castaways may have already gotten lost in here. This place could lead to other areas of the island. Guess we should search this place if it'll make things easier in the long run. I agree, let's go. Okay, so what are you guys vulnerable to? Anything from the looks of it. What's that new skill? Rising Slash? Come down here. Come down here. Thank you. Okay, so Rising Slash. Deliver a quick slice mid-jump. Okay, let's have a look at that. Oh, not bad, not bad. No, we already got that. Okay, so where am I meant to be going? I'm meant to be heading that way, which is this way, probably. And these guys.
Yes!
Leave it to me!
See there, I was trying to target it, not unleash the skill. That's the issue with that. I might need to change things up there to see if I can get the skill to be something different, or just try and remember. That does help as well, doesn't it? Not jump down there? It looks like I have to go somewhere else in order to knock down the bridge in order to... or make a bridge anyway. And then proceed with caution. Wherever the doggy is.
Go, Sahad!
My turn now.
Ooh, hello.
Leave it to me!
Yeah. Is it really worth switching over, was it?
Let's go.
Should've just probably stayed as the hard, really. Not done yet.
Oh, something's there.
Alright, so if we're heading this way... maybe more... that one is probably more appropriate, isn't it?
It's up to you, Sahad. Get away.
But these guys, it's not worth switching over to Sahad, is it? It's just not. Once he turns up, it's like it's all done. There, it comes in, boom, dead. Sweet remedy times 3. But itchy nose, that's not a good time for an itchy nose, is when I'm playing this game. And I need my nose to not be itchy. No. Oh, I thought there was still one behind me, so I was trying to get it at the same time. Thank you. Seriously, I expect bees or something to come out at that point. Feels disappointing in that way. It's like, where's the bees? Release the bees. What's down here? Sahad, where are you? Kill them. I was relying on you for that. Okay. Go. Such relaxing music. Definitely getting the feeling of Xenoblade in this. What the hell are they? Larphos. It's a larpho. Oh, anyway. What the hell? What are you? What are you?
It's up to you, Sahad.
So pretty. It's so pretty. I'm trying to head to a thing. Get you, you look huge. Oh, just rock salt? I was hoping for some iron. Okay, I'm assuming... Again, can't climb up there, so how do we get over there? Okay, so we're in the right area now. I'm hoping for another character who can climb.
Oh, something's there.
Or maybe we can get a rope or so. Oh, hello.
Allow me.
Leave it to me.
Oh, alright. Alright, so what do we got? Now, I was gonna say let's go to the event, but
Treasure chest.
that's just some ripe crude berries. Hello? Hey, that's... Duke Dunan. Von Auslese.
Ouch! My ankle! It hurts!
Oh, diddums.
What are you waiting for? Tend to my injury at once!
Please be still. You seem to have sprained your ankle.
I swear, if they call him Duke Dunan, I'll be like, that's a great reference. And obviously this guy called Phillip with 2 L's. This is not a serious injury, but just be safe. I'll make a splint for... Just to be safe, I'll make a splint for your ankle. Ah, why did this misfortune happen to befall me? This wouldn't have happened if the ship hadn't sunk. Well, yeah. Oh. Ah. Who are you people? How did you get here? These two look familiar. I'm pretty sure I saw him on the Lombardia. What? That's some fancy getup you're wearing. Who are you anyway?
Who am I, you ask?
Ah.
You are in the presence of Sir Carlan, honorable noble of the Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire? And what about you?
My name is Kiergaard. I'm doctor, actually.
Oh, fair enough. You seem a bit smug about it based on that face. Huh? A doctor? Oh, you definitely sound handy. Huh.
Who are you folks?
It's a long story. Adol and the others introduced themselves and explained the situation. A cursed forsaken island? What's going to happen to us? A ship? I demand that someone prepare a ship at once. We must flee this island post-haste. If that was possible, we wouldn't be in this mess. How'd you two end up here, anyway? Well, we washed ashore on this island, stayed put and waited for help to arrive. But after a while, it didn't seem like help was on its way, so we decided to look for others. I never would have guessed that this island was completely deserted, though. I don't think it is. I saw those 3 pillars, etc. Got you. I think I have a better idea of what's going on now. It's probably best if we go with you to Castaway Village. How could this happen to me? Oh, you girl. Huh? Me? Based on your attire, you must be of noble birth as well. Tell me your name, and tell me the name of your house. I am a member of House Roswell of Garman. Garman? You're a provincial noble, by chance? Roswell, you say? I believe I've heard mention of that family as of late. No matter, daughter of House Roswell, lend me your shoulder. Why? So you may escort me to this so-called Castaway Village. I cannot make the trek on my own. I have injured my ankle, you see. Come along now, chop chop. You may even carry me if it pleases you. It might prove difficult, Sir Carlan.
I'll take you guys back to Castaway Village.
Well, alright then. What? What are you doing here? I happen to be in the area already, taking care of a few things. My eyes in the sky over here spotted you guys and told me you were nearby. Found Adol? Found Red? Oh, I see. I was about to head back just now anyway. I can escort these two to the village for you. But I do not wish to be escorted by a hulking brute like you. These guys need to focus on searching for other castaways. The only way we're getting off this island is if we can all help each other. So could you please cooperate? Fine. Let's get this over with already. You don't need me to carry you. I'm perfectly capable of walking on my own, thank you very much. Ugh. Yes, that, yeah. Phew, what a relief. That stuffed shirt seems like a real pain in the ass. Adol, can we talk before I go? Boing. It's interesting to me that you call yourself an adventurer. Thanks! I can't say I've met an adventurer before, but it's a nice descriptor for you. Since you're an adventurer, I feel I can trust you with some pertinent information. There was actually a third castaway with us, but she chose to stay behind. Why did she do that? She was put off by Sir Carlan, which I'm sure you can sympathize with. I would assume she's still at the original spot where we washed ashore. That's concerning. Where is this spot exactly? We washed on the shore on the other side of this forest. Could you please speak to her if you happen to find her? It's all by herself. That's kind of sad. She's a very brave woman, but a woman nonetheless. I've been worried about her since we left her behind. Understood. We'll head out at once. Thank you. Please find her. Anyway, I suppose I should be off now too. Thank you very much for all your help. He certainly has a doctor's demeanor. Imagine he'll be very helpful to us. Sir Carlan, on the other hand. Let's just get through this forest and find that shore. That reminds me, exploring and all this idea, I did find a chest with a note in it. But I believe... How's that guy actually going to help us when we like request aid? It's like as if he's going to turn up and be like, oh yes, I shall lend my aid. Yeah, right. But yes, I shall check in on that note and show you at the start of the next part because we're done for now. So we'll see you then. Ta-ta. For now.